Hello! This is our
Hello?
first time going live. What's up?
Totally.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep. I am the aforementioned Salty.
And I'm Sweet.
And these various assorted spices are our friends. Yes, it was all a dream. Everything before now. Don't worry about it. Before we go around and meet everyone and their characters, let's talk about some channel stuff. Firstly, a ton of thanks to our sponsor, Roll20, a virtual tabletop of choice, which unites gamers across any distance with easy-to-use tools that run straight from your web browser. Oh, free! It's free! It's great. It's great, and it's sorely needed right now. Also, we have a new sponsor for those of you who like your physical click-clacks, your chunky boys, the dice. Yes, the dice. Dice Envy. That's what we're talking about. We're part of their affiliate program, and if you use our code SALTYSWEET, all caps, one word, you get 10% off your order. They have a ton of new stuff, and they're still shipping pretty quickly. We heart them big time. Please go get dice. Go support us too. That would be neat. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed and gifted subs. It means like so much. We have the sweet emotes for y'all. Also, sub badges are coming. They are being worked on by our friend Zaraneska. Super exciting. Also, there are donation options down below that can seriously impact the game. You can use bits or click the image and go to our Streamlabs tip jar. Kienna and I pay for everything at Salty Sweet Games out of pocket, and these donations exclusively go toward channel upkeep and more projects for all of you. So you can help us keep the lights on and help out the characters too. Isn't that nice? They look like they need help. Last thing, we here at Salty Sweet Games, what do? We use safety tools. Did you know that? Lines, veils, X and a no card, stars and wishes, and content warnings, because while the characters are going to be put through hell, the players are here to have fun, and they are our priority always. Without further ado, let's meet our players, starting with Kienna. Who are you playing today?
Hello. I am playing Irene Blackwell, who is our resident forger. She is in deep shit, quite frankly, with the mob. And we've now revealed fully that she used to work for the mob, and she had been pressed to work for the mob again as their forger, making a painting super casually. That's also really creepy and maybe connected with everything. I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out what happens next.
Yes, and
Spend way more time with this painting than I want to, but here we are.
And Allison, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hello, I am Allison, and I want to say something before I talk about my character. I like to think big, right? I like to think outside the box. And, every time we play, Lauren, you say that thing like, because of course the characters are going to be put through hell, but it doesn't have to be that way. There are other possibilities. I just felt like I wanted to offer that before I went any further.
Who are you playing?
Anyway,
Who are you
I play
playing for the
Graves.
last time today?
I play Ganymede Graves, adventure scientist, and it will not be her last episode. I know this. Why? Because this weekend is my birthday weekend, and I know that my lovely girlfriend Lauren would never kill my character on my birthday weekend. Right, dear?
Well, she asked me nicely. Let's go over to Summer.
Woohoo! It's me. Yo. Wow, I say yo now. That's cool. Hi, I'm Summer. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing Charlie Rapp. What? He's back again. He got a lot of stuff off his chest last time, so I'm really proud of him. And I think that's all there is to say. Oh, he talks to ghosts sometimes. When they're in the mood for it.
Yeah.
None have been lately, but time will tell.
I can guarantee there will be some.
Yeah. He just is going to go stalk around a graveyard for a little bit. He's lonely. No.
Anyway.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
Move along.
Yeah, I'm going to. Hey, Tommy. Hey, how are ya?
Oh, it is early, but I'm here. I'm ready for this. Hello, yes, I'm Tommy at Imperative Pengu. I play Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III, who is also tired, a little banged up, and confused.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let's do this recap, because I need it. After the will reading with Jackson Elias's voice still very much in their heads, the investigators returned to their residences for the night. Irene started her forgery, Zebulon drank, and Ganymede wept. The next morning, Zebulon headed to Charlie's hotel room early to finally have it all out with him. During the heated conversation, Charlie confessed that though he cared deeply for Annabelle and Zeb's whole family, he could never really commit because his heart already belonged to Irene, who has no idea. When the group came together, updating each other on their separate encounters, Ganymede was understandably anxious to wrap up their business in New York and press on, though the others argued for a slower pace to tie up all the loose ends. Frustrated, Ganymede went out into the city on her own, stopping just long enough to send a wire to her grandfather saying she would be headed to London by midweek. Yeah. All right, and I think we're going to pick up with Miss Ganymede Graves. You can do whatever she wants, and it's totally fine. I can roll with anything, so. What are you doing?
After she sends the wire, Ganymede asks when the concierge will be back so that she can begin to make her plans to travel to England, and learns that, of course, he's probably not going to be back until tomorrow, since it's a Sunday.
It is. It's Sunday, January 18th.
Yes. And so she asks the attendant at the desk, may I use the house phone, please?
He gestures to it.
And she calls the hotel where she knows Charles is staying.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to leave a message for Mr. Charles Rapp, please.
Go ahead.
Would you please let him know that his friend Ganymede is going to be tying up some of the loose ends of our affairs here in New York, and that today I plan to pay a visit to the Juju house. I believe Irene has the details. Do you need me to repeat any of that?
Nope, got it.
Very good, thank you. She hangs up the phone, and she has, she's already bundled up. She was wearing trousers and a turtleneck sweater with her pea coat over it. And she has her sort of leather bag slung over her shoulder that hides her shotgun boarding axe in the back. Mm-hmm. And she walks out onto the street to see if she can hail a cab.
Great.
For Harlem.
Okay, where are you headed?
To the Juju house, of course.
All right. All right. Good. I'm glad. All right. Here we go. Just, getting everything together. Getting everything together. It's all really fine. so you know. I just wanted you to know that it's fine. In case you were worried that maybe it wasn't fine. Definitely fine. So. You head up in a cab to Harlem, to Juju House. It is an African art emporium located at One Ransom Court, which is really basically an alley off of West 137th Street, east of Lenox Ave. Do you instruct the cabbie to pull up, like, right in front of it?
Oh, now that you've said it that way, I wish I didn't. But yes, probably. Or, you know what?
Whatever you want.
I know. But, yeah, probably, I mean, on the corner, you know.
Ganymede is not afraid.
She's not necessarily trying to. I don't know that she has a sense that she's in great danger.
Why do you? Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Everything's fine. It's fine because you have to walk down an alley to get to the front of Juju House. So, you're just walking down an alley.
Just on the nearest corner, I think.
Okay. That'll be like 137th and something. What do we say? Lennox? Something like that. Yeah, and you see, even if you like walk casually by, just looking down, you can see the kind of the front display window and glass door that both have Juju House etched onto them. It looks like it opens like there's a square in front of it, and there seems to be another building next to it that looks, I mean, pretty decrepit. So there's Juju House and this other building, and the square in front of them. They probably stretch to the other side, just knowing how geography in New York works.
Yeah. Did I see anyone? Is there anyone else in the alley?
Yes. There. Look at casual glance, like maybe there's basically like a wino or two back there, just kind of because just the square is kind of isolated from the main street. So it looks like at least 2 men are back there, kind of sitting on the ground with their backs up against the walls.
Can I take more than just a casual glance?
Sure, make a spot hidden. Okay.
That is a failure.
It looks like they have, they're kind of covered up again. It's January, it's cold. They're kind of bundled up and they seem to have, what do you call them? Brown bags, like with something in them, but they're not drinking them. They're just they look, I mean, that's what you see.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily drinking them, but they're hanging out.
I walk up to, I'm not trying to hide or anything, just like I'm checking it out to see if it's open. So I walk up to the windows, to the door, to see if it's open.
Well, couple things. The display window and the door are both curtained, so you can't see inside. Although there are a couple things out front in the display window that you would know without the need for a roll look like genuine pieces of African art. There is a handwritten card popped up in the bottom corner of the window. Shop hours are 9 to 5, closed on Sundays, lunch between 12 and 1.
Ganymede sees that. And so she'll rap on the glass. Hello? if there's anyone inside, perhaps.
There's no answer.
Is there... Is this building kind of just slammed right in with other buildings, or is there a walkway that goes around toward the back of it? Is there a back alley?
It is slammed up against this building, which now that you're closer looks to be like an abandoned pawn shop of some kind. It's I mean, you can tell just from, like, you can see into it and nobody's there. And but like I said, you think it probably at least stretches to the other side, to 138th. So the back of Juju House and the front of the pawn shop are probably on the other side.
Got it.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So then Ganymede will walk down through the alley. I want to try to get around to the back side.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Yeah. You walk around and you head to the back. What you can see from Juju House from the back are that the windows, there are 3 of them, and they're barred. There is a staircase leading up to the pawn shop. It is, again, now this, there is no alley that goes in here. This is right on West 138th. But that is what you see.
Interesting. Okay, and this is it's the back of Juju House, but it's the front of the pawn shop.
Yes.
And there's no door on the back of Juju House. It's just the
windows.
Ganymede, let me look in the windows. Are the windows curtained? Is there any way I can see?
Oh, that's a good question. Just make a luck roll, because I don't know the answer to it.
Okay. All right. There it is. A hard success.
So... yes, we'll say the middle one's open. And I think with that hard, because I'm also going to say that it's noon, because I haven't established a time yet. So we're going to say it's noon, because that was a great luck success.
Okay. So I want to look in that window.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Give me just 1 second. Whoops. I went too far.
I have a hard success on the spot hidden.
Oh, thank you for rolling that. That's great. Oh, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I get this right. Aha! Come back here. So, from where you are... Yeah. You see what looks to be a living space, actually. It's kind of curtained off from the main shop. It looks like there's... like, obviously there's a bed, rug, some clothes. What was your spot hidden?
It's a hard success, a 32.
Huh. Okay, I think because you got the hard success, on both of those. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. I said the middle one too, so great. Under the bed, something is kind of sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
It's small. I mean, you're having to, get on your tiptoes to see this because, as you'll see, the pawn shop is elevated, and this, the window is too. And as you kind of stare at it for a bit, at first you think maybe it's a piece of, thick leather. But the more you look at it, the shape is definitely too organic. And then it kind of looks like it's a tongue.
A tongue
Uh-huh.
sticking out from under the bed. How big is this tongue?
I mean, tongues are long. It's...
Oh, like human size?
Oh, yeah. You got a hard spot hit it.
It's where?
Fascinating.
Sorry?
Under his bed.
Great.
Or under a bed, sorry.
His works for me.
As
Also, just while we're here, there also seems to be, a bundle under there, wrapped in leopard skin.
Ganymede, kind of looks to the left and to the right, and she's up on her tiptoes, and she just can't. She's so curious. She raps on the glass 3 times. Knock, knock, knock.
No one's in there, no one answers.
No movement. No movement from the tongue under the bed.
No. Why would you think that?
Why? Don't say it like that.
Makes no...
Is there a second level to this building? Is there a fire escape or anything?
Nope, there is no higher level. But I need you to make some kind of roll because you're on your tiptoes, you're looking in here. I mean, you're on a proper street. So what do you think? Do you think appearance I would take, or I would take stealth, just something to see kind of how much you stick out.
Yeah. If you will take appearance, I will make that roll, and I'll use an advantage.
Sure.
Oh,
keep it.
Lovely.
It's your birthday. That'll be nice.
yes.
I'll
hard
give you
success.
all the same special treatment on your birthdays. I will. Oh my god, the doubt.
It's my birthday.
I know when your birthdays are, and if I don't, I'll find out.
Yeah, Ellie, what Roll20 god did you pay?
Yeah, this is intense.
And how much?
I'm having a good morning.
Roll20 new.
It knew.
Yeah, I did.
Darn Jesus knows me.
Yeah,
and loves
you
me.
kind of look like it looks more casual than it actually is. Like you're a tourist or just a curious
Super
person.
cash.
Yeah.
Super cash. Gosh, does the pawn shop look abandoned from here? Gesundheit.
Thank you. Yes, it does.
And do they look like they're, other than just sharing a wall, do they look like they're connected in any way? Are they like two parts of the same building, or are they definitely two distinct buildings?
That's an interesting question. It's hard. I think it's hard to say. Yeah.
Okay. I'm intrigued. So here's my plan.
Okay.
I'm going to go back around to the alley.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can open that door.
What door?
Isn't there the door to get into Juju House? It's on the other side, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can open that door.
Okay. Cool. Poker face, poker face, poker face. Okay. Cool. Okay. When you get back around, the winos are no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are alone in the court.
Great. So I'm going to approach the door, and as I do, before I do anything, I just want to take a look around. I want to look up at windows around me just to make sure that as much as I can, that I'm not being observed.
So the square itself has tenements on its side, and there are windows that look down into it. You can make a spot hidden roll.
Okay. And I'm going to use an advantage here too, so just a regular success.
There are definitely people moving about, but nobody is paying particularly close attention.
I'm going to... Oh, man. Like, they're not moving around in the square, are they? They're like people around me?
No, they're like in the apartments.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Which do look down into the square, like, yeah.
Yeah. So, I will super cash... I'll try the doorknob, just on the off chance that maybe it's open.
No, it's locked.
Okay.
So basically, if you want to get into this, I basically need either a locksmith or a hard strength roll.
Okay. I will. I don't have any points in locksmith, so it will be the strength roll. Nope. And I will use another of my many advantages on this strength roll.
Great.
Oh,
okay.
That's an extreme success.
I'll even let you open it relatively quietly with that. What does this look like?
I don't know that she's necessarily like forcing the door. I think Ganymede reaches into the pocket of her peacoat and pulls out a red bandana and folds it a bit, just super casually, and wraps it around her fist, and just with a very quick pop, punches one of the little panes of glass in the window, and then as it breaks, just reaches in and flips the lock.
As the door to Juju House swings open, we will cut back to our friends at the Waldorf Astoria. So what did y'all do? Because I think there's definitely time that elapsed between Ganymede leaving and Ganymede leaving the message. So what did y'all do immediately after she left?
Great question. Well, we looked at the painting.
Right.
Yeah, that was really fun. And we made some calls.
Yes, you did. I have some answers for you.
Did you? But don't forget my item.
I have your item. I have it highlighted. So during the course of your calls, as you're holding the book.
Yeah.
The human skin bound book.
I love that one.
Yeah. Something falls out of the back of it.
Do tell. I'd love to know more about whatever falls out of my skin book.
Yeah. It's a bookmark.
Oh.
Very old.
Is it skin?
No, it's not.
Why?
skin.
Don't say no like that's a weird question to
You're a
ask.
weird question to ask. There's a kind of almost looks like a star, but like a 5-pointed star design on it, with like an eye in the middle, as in an eye, not the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you mechanically what this does. It will reduce sanity loss when used while reading Mythos tomes.
By how much?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Does it have a special name?
No. You can
Well,
name
get
it.
back to me on that.
Oh my god.
I
You
need
name
a special name for it to go. It's my special bookmark.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in my
My
stuff.
special bookmark.
Charlie's very special bookmark. Do not touch. Awesome.
The
Thank
definitely
you.
not skin bookmark.
Definitely, it's not skin.
I can't believe it's not skin.
Oh Lord. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I drew a picture of it and everything.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So while you were making those calls, that happened. You're not immediately answered, obviously, because
Yeah.
your family's
then.
financial advisor needs to also make calls.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think let me go back in my notes.
Mhm.
I want to go talk to a lady whose name I definitely know what it is.
Just any lady.
Yeah, one that I know, one that I've seen before. Agatha Broadmoor. I
Agatha
really want to go
Broadmoor.
talk to that lady.
How do you propose doing that? You gonna ask the operator?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I am. I'm so glad you suggested that. I'm gonna call up my good friend Aggie.
Okay. Apparently Agatha Broadmoor is no longer in the States.
Well, where did she go, perchance? Did she leave a forwarding address?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure she did. Hold on.
I'm feeling crazy.
You know so many things.
I only want to
Ugh.
know one thing.
You want to know so many things, and it's
She
like
left the States
and
went to...
Egypt.
Great. I'm gonna ask if they can, if she still has a house, like if she owns a house nearby. Or did she sell all of her belongings
No.
and disappear into the night?
No. She has a house.
Yeah. Don't you love how I didn't tell you I was gonna do these things? Sorry, I didn't think about it. Where is it? Operator.
It's in Brooklyn.
Yay! I'm just gonna go to it.
Okay. Cool. God damn it. Okay.
I'll go tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. I'm so busy today. Schedules
Okay, while Charlie's
Thanks.
on the phone for literal hours,
literally forever.
what about Zeb and Irene?
God, I'm trying to remember all the freaking loose ends we need to go poke at.
Yeah, I've got a couple of loose ends that we can poke at.
Yeah, we
Cool.
could.
I
There's
mean,
a
we
lot of
could, and
stuff.
I've got a list. Like, we could poke at checking in with one Miriam Atwright about the book for the Harvard University Library
Yep.
person. See if we can get in touch with her. I think one thing Zeb was probably eventually going to do is see if he can do some research on that photograph of the ship that we have as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think
Miriam's definitely reachable by phone, unless you want to. Like, you're obviously welcome to go to Massachusetts. It's a train right away.
We have not looked into Edward Gavigan, have we?
No, Ganymede had heard of him.
Yeah.
Because he's now, I believe, the director of the Penhew Foundation, which is an archaeological foundation in London.
Yeah.
I think with a focus in Egyptology, but I'll have to double check that.
So he's definitely in London, though.
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to figure out what we need to tie up that's still here.
Totally.
And then the other thing, the lecture. We missed the lecture, right? But
yes.
we haven't looked into the professor potentially still being in town.
No, but with all your phone calls, if you want to find that out, I can tell you.
Yeah, I just want to know if he's still here.
He is not. He teaches at Miskatonic University in Arkham. So, but again, reachable by phone. But yeah, he left the day after the lecture, so he left on the 16th.
Yeah.
I think if Zebulon and Irene are still in the room, Zeb's just gonna sigh. I don't know if this is right metaphor, but right now I just really feel like a dog chasing its own tail.
That's understandable, I think.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can go get in touch with or at least leave a message for when were we gonna be able to set that one, Lauren, about visiting Hilton Adams?
I think basically you once you talked to Mrs. Adams, once you talked to Millie, she agreed to kind of put you on the approved thing, so you would probably just need to call ahead.
Alright, I think then, yeah, Zeb's just gonna go and make a few phone calls as well.
Okay, so I think you're like...
and set it up for tomorrow.
So Charlie's making phone calls in his room. I feel like you're going downstairs to like a phone that they have, or I mean there's also like payphones outside. Like,
but yeah, Zeb's gonna say to Irene, I'm gonna follow up a few leads, see if I can't get in touch with that Miss Atwright up in Harvard. See if we can't find out what book Mr. Elias was looking into.
All right. Looked up the now covered painting. I should probably get this home, but
maybe make sure it stays covered up. Can't say it's
yeah.
a very pleasant drawing.
I think Charlie's on the phone, but he covers the receiver to be like, if y'all need to go, I can drop it off. I don't know if it's a good idea for you to be going by your apartment anyway, right now, Irene.
Well, my work stuff is there anyways.
Well, I can either take this over there or I can pick up your stuff and bring it back here.
You're probably right. She'll pull out her keys and place it on the table. She's not going to toss them at Charlie or anything.
Yeah.
mean, she kind of looks around at the room. I don't know if painting here would be a great idea, but also I don't know if going back to the apartment is a great idea either.
Listen, I'm sure it's going to be fine, and I'm paying them enough they can't really complain.
So she'll set down the painting face down. All right. You know where my stuff is.
Yeah, I'll meet you all back here.
Yeah. And Irene will turn to Zeb. If you need any help with anything, I believe my schedule just cleared up a little bit.
Well, I'm going to be trying to go and visit Mr. Adams in the next day or two. Perhaps if you would like to come along, another set of eyes and ears would be, it's always welcome. Not to mention, I think we may want to be careful about heading out anywhere by ourselves, given that we are perhaps being watched and followed.
Sounds like an appropriate plan.
Alright, well, I'll have to make a few phone calls, and then I'll let you know when we're heading out.
All right.
Okay. Zebulon, the phones downstairs are in use, but again, there's like a phone box outside.
And you seem to really want me to go to the phone
What?
box outside.
No, I said it so casually.
But no, Zeb will go to the phone box outside.
Okay, make a spot
And-
then.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you calling first?
I am actually calling, what is it, the Explorers Society? Explorers? What is it?
Yeah.
Enemy
Allie, what's
thing?
it called?
The Explorers Club.
Okay.
Alright, spot hidden.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
There is a man kind of in plain clothes, who seems to be watching you from across the street when you come out. Like he's trying to be casual, but like something about him sticks out, and there's like I think that's mostly it. I think you being in journalism and writing about things can recognize a plainclothes cop.
Yeah. Then I mean Zeb's gonna go to the phone box and sort of like turn so that he can just kind of keep the man in his sort of just out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
And start making his phone calls, and he's gonna sort of hold the receiver sort of just that's like kind of in front of, like kind of obscuring his face.
Yeah.
Not his face, but like his mouth.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first call he's gonna put in is to the Explorers Society.
Okay.
Explorers Club.
What are you trying to get in contact with Ganymede?
I'm trying to leave a message for Ganymede.
Okay,
With
what
like
is
the
it?
front. Zeb will say, if you could leave a message for Miss Graves from a friend of hers, Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III.
Sorry,
just-
can you repeat that?
Yes, Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III.
Got it.
You can just say it's from Zeb. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She'll know who it is. If you just let her know that whenever she's available, I would like to get I'm assuming this is like the front desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. She would like to perhaps grab a drink and chat. And Zeb's gonna grab. Oh god, there's a bar somewhere, or a bar, maybe not a bar, but like just kind of like an evening. So not like a full restaurant, but you know, a bar. I'm sure Ganymede does bars.
Well, prohibition.
Oh, God, I keep forgetting. It's so easy.
I know, I do too.
Diner then. It's just a diner.
Okay.
I'm just finding a
Yeah.
diner. Perhaps the diner we were at. That's how far away was the diner we were at in Harlem from where we are now? It's a bit of a distance.
You're like basically in Midtown and it's in Harlem, so it's gonna be
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick it like I don't know, Abby's something like Abby's Diner in
Okay.
Midtown.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, and he'll just leave that message.
Okay.
And then he's gonna call the prison.
Mm-hmm. Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. Yeah. And we would like to request an audience, potential audience with Hilton Adams.
Okay. A man named George Brunton answers. He's definitely a bit surprised because the approved visitors list has been very short. It's basically been Millie and Rebecca. But yeah, he can set that up either later this afternoon or tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Okay. So that's done. That is arranged.
Yep. And the final call will be to try and get in contact with the Harvard Library and one Miss Atwright.
Oh, yes. When you finally get through, she's a very sweet old lady. Yes, this is Miriam Atwright.
Good evening, Miss Atwright. My name.
It's noon.
Oh, that's right, it's noon. Good afternoon, Miss Atwright. My name is Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III, and I am, I'm a friend of Mr. Elias Jackson's.
Oh, how is Jackson?
I'm sorry to bring you bad news, but Mr. Jackson has passed on.
Oh.
I am sort of a writing associate of his, I've been asked to look into the investigation that he was doing and follow up on what he had been doing. Among the materials I was given was a letter to you pertaining to an unnamed book. I was wondering if you would be so kind if I could get the name of that book so that I may see if I can perhaps see if I can find it myself. It seems he placed quite importance on finding it.
Of course. Yeah, the book, he was looking for was called Africa's Dark Sex. SECTS. But, of course, I could not provide him with it because it disappeared from the Widener months ago.
Very interesting. Do you know if there are? Do you know if there were perhaps more copies of it out there somewhere?
Perhaps somewhere. Although I think we're the only library in America that has it, or had it. It was strange. It just, it wasn't checked out. It just vanished, and I do remember there was this smell in the collection the day it disappeared. This odor.
You don't say. Was it anything particularly memorable?
It stank.
Well, I do thank you kindly for your assistance, Mrs. Atrat. It is most appreciated.
Was Jackson a friend of yours?
Yes, sort of a good friend and a close mentor.
Well, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. You have a good rest of your day, Miss Atrat.
Thank you. And she definitely gets a hitch in her voice right before she hangs up. Irene, what have you been doing while all
the
these
two boys
phone
have calls?
Yeah.
I think that she's going through all of the things that they have, like all of the clues and notes and fragments of stuff, anything, and she has a notebook and she's kind of just putting them all down on record for herself, so in case anything happens to the originals, they have the information. She knows what happened. Forgeries and stuff like that, they can get lost, and so she's very much pretty insistent about keeping a good record of these things, and also for her to kind of help put connections to things, or put in additional notes about following up, like the Emerson imports. Like she notes, okay, so this Silas and Kwame is connected to the Juju house,
Right.
So she's making notes essentially. She's doing what I don't do as a player.
Yeah. I think it's about 12:30 when there's a rap at the door. Not a Charlie rap, just like a rap.
Irene will answer it since she's the one that's free.
Yeah. There's a bellhop who looks a little exasperated. Sorry. Yeah, no, a bellhop. Hello, is Mr. Rapp here?
He's a little bit occupied.
Yes, I
can
know.
help you?
The concierge has been trying to get through for the last half hour.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, she looks. She's a little flustered at this, and she does look back for a second. She'd only opened the door a bit, so.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can pass on? A message?
He passes like a card with a handwritten message.
Yeah.
Just in case we had to slip it under the door.
I'm sorry, business.
Business.
Yeah.
Good day.
She kind of gives an apologetic half wave and then shut the door.
Yeah.
Girl doesn't know what to do socially, and she just like, I think she does curiously look at what the message is, like.
Oh yeah, it said Ganymede Graves called around this time since she was headed to Juju House.
I think she like narrows her eyes a bit. There's a bit of a sigh, and then she'll set on the table where the keys are too. Charlie probably in the middle of the conversation. So
What do you mean she's in Egypt?
Yeah. And she's gonna walk out. She's gonna kind of do like and walk out of the room, and she's gonna go downstairs to where Zeb is on the phone.
Yeah, he gives you a look like people on the phone, right?
God, the phone calls could be so expensive. It's ridiculous.
Rack up that bill.
Right.
Yeah, and go down to Zeb.
Zeb's probably getting off the phone at this point, I guess. Yeah. And Zeb sort of steps out from the phone box. Well, I've set up a meeting for with Mr. Adams tomorrow in the morning if we want to head up early.
That's good.
Also, don't make it too obvious, but there's a man sort of back that way, and he'll sort of describe the plainclothes op.
Irene, go ahead and make a spot hidden.
Yeah, okay. Spot hidden. Extreme.
There's more than one.
Great, love that. And she'll I think what she'll do is she's gonna do the casual, I'm gonna put my arm through yours thing. And like, we've been inside for quite a while. Let's take a walk somewhere?
It's just like, all right. I suppose, where would you like to go? Because I was just like, this is Charlie, right?
How forward?
But
You want to take a walk?
Please remember, there's also Irene, who doesn't know how to be seductive for her fucking life with charming or anything.
So just get like, yes, where would you like to go?
She's already steering them out to the door.
Uh-huh.
All right, I will just follow your lead.
Where are you headed, Irene?
She just kind of wants to get out and around a corner. So even if they're getting immediately followed, there's going to be at least a bit of a buffer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Easily done.
Well, there were more than one of them there. And also have some information as to where Ganymede likely is. She apparently left a message for Charlie while he was on the phone.
What trouble is Ganymede getting into now?
She went to the shop that the two of us were going to go investigate before we got caught up by my previous associates and that particular policeman. By herself.
We should probably go and meet up, I suppose, if you want to go check it out as well.
I think that might be a good idea.
I guess we're going to the Juju house then.
Yeah. And she's still continuing to walk as they do this, and like doing a very practiced wind around the city. She knows the city.
Yeah, totally. Are you going down like back alleys, or are you?
No, she's sticking mostly to actual streets.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to look suspicious.
Sure.
Or that she knows that she's caught on to something, so she's using the streets of New York to help hide herself.
Cool.
And Zeb.
Great. And then is the intention to get a cab?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Well, that's nice. It's a good thought. Ganymede?
Wow.
Ganymede, hey.
Yes.
So, like, almost an hour before then, you have just punched in the glass and unlocked the door.
Mm-hmm.
Now what are you doing? The door's swung open, if you'd like it to.
I'm looking as I'm stepping forward.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get in quickly, but like if there's somebody right inside the door, obviously I want to be able to do something.
Well, the shop it's just like 15 by 20. It's pretty small. There's kind of thick blanket that probably, I mean, you recognize from the other side of it leads to the like living space. I mean, it's kind of dusty in here. There are tons of African tribal artifacts, bric-a-brac. You see all sorts of things. You see like masks, leather-headed drums, stuffed model giraffes, carved wildebeests, some like dull hand weapons, carved ivory warthogs. There's just something about it, and maybe it's the cramped nature of it. Maybe it's just like all these things are kind of piled next to each other, but something about it feels almost like oppressive, like it's bearing down on you. Why don't you go ahead and make an occult roll?
Ooh. I will do exactly that as soon as I can find occult on my character sheet here. There it is. I'll use an advantage on my occult roll.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, hard success.
I'm just personally angry now.
I'm offended, honestly.
It's her birthday weekend. Leave her alone.
I don't care what it is. I'm mad.
There are a couple of fetishes and kind of components of ritual magic from various African cultures. Like, so basically, like, everything in here is genuine. Some things are definitely related to some kind of magic or, belief in magic. There's also, there's kind of a waist-high glass cabinet, which basically looks like a counter. There's a red blanket. This would be more anthropology than archaeology, but I give you history too.
Okay. Let's see, history. Don't have much here, but I'll take the roll. No, I'm gonna save the luck, I think.
It just looks like a very...
Still a good roll.
I know, right? It looks like a very cozy red blanket.
Okay. So presumably I've stepped in. I'm gonna take a step in if I haven't done that already. I wanted to do that fairly quickly and very quietly close the door behind me, but not lock it.
Okay.
No action.
I mean, mean, there's
Go
a
for it.
missing pane of glass, but do what you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it.
Okay.
I'm thinking that if I want to be able to hear if somebody's coming in that door.
Yeah.
So maybe that would give me a second if
Sure.
they have to unlock it. And I'm also drawing out my shotgun boarding axe here.
Okay.
Just in case. I'm not only looking to defend myself in the
This
midst
is
of
a place of business.
breaking and entering. Do I see an entrance back to that bedroom that I saw from the other side?
Yeah, it looks like it's just this blanket that's easily, like, you can go through. Is there anything else you want to do in the main area?
Are there any other doors or that I can see that lead out of this area?
Nothing with a casual glance, no.
Okay. I've seen everything in the cabinet, right? At least from a distance in the glass cabinet that you mentioned.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say casual glance. It's dusty and kind of grimy in here, so.
Okay. So before I do anything else, I walk back toward that. It's just a blanket, right, that hangs across the opening between the two rooms. And I just, using my shotgun, I pull that blanket back.
It's the bedroom you saw.
And do I have a different angle, or can I see anything?
I think at this point, make a spot hidden.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
A success.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna see a couple of things. One, being at this side of the counter. Yeah. Being on this side. You see kind of a ledger tucked under things. In the counter that's like easily accessible from this side, obviously. You see there's a rug behind the counter, and there's just the slightest of dips in it. Just like a little dip. In the back room, there's underneath the bed that you saw before, you see the same thing. Something wrapped in leopard skin and that bit of human tongue sticking out.
Yeah. I will step back into that sleeping area then, and I just want to look, leading with my weapon to see what that tongue is connected to, if anything.
Okay. Cool. Who wouldn't want to know that is my question.
Especially a scientist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of us too.
Yeah, we all want to know. First of all, it's seems to be like mummified. It's dry. It's not like juicy.
Okay.
Gross. And it's connected to a mask. I think seeing this tongue up close, I need you to make a sanity check.
I can't recall if I'm allowed to use advantage on sanity checks.
You can.
Am I? I will certainly do so
You
then.
want to?
Also, Katie donated for us each to re-roll or to roll 1d8 sanity, I think.
Okay, cool. Yes.
A
So
hard success on
you-
my sanity check.
Yeah, you don't lose any sanity. Isn't that nice? So nice.
It is. It's really wonderful. I'm powerfully curious about the dip on the floor underneath the carpet, but I want to really look at the mask and probably also whatever this bundle in leopard skin is for this room.
The mask, looking at it, it resembles what the cultists were, like the murderers, the ones who murdered Jackson Elias were wearing, and they had those red strips, except his red strip is a tongue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the leopard skin bundle, there is a panga, the long kind of machete-looking weapon.
I'm going to hold on to that for now.
You're gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sort of slide it through my belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I will step back out of that space then, and you said the carpet is behind the counter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I want to pull back that carpet to see what is in the floor underneath it.
Trapdoor.
Yes. Does it like pull up?
Uh-huh. It's like like an inset steel handle.
Oh, yes. I cannot resist. I will pull it up.
Okay.
Slowly.
Yeah. So there are a set of stairs, very steep, that look like they go down about 20 feet. That's what you see from here. It's very dark. Very dark.
Do I see light switches or anything like that? Are there's nothing like lanterns hanging anywhere?
Not
Might
from
normally be used to
here.
light this.
Not from here that you can see.
Checking under the counter and so forth, just to see if there's any, like a flashlight or anything that people normally would use if they were going down into this space, but nothing there.
I mean, there are. Go ahead and make another spot hidden. Okay, nothing sticks out. You don't see like a flashlight or anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take just a few steps down. Or maybe like is the floor sort of just the regular thickness of the floor? I could maybe just stick my head down in and look around and see what I could see? Or do I need to step down to see that?
I think you're gonna need to step down because it goes. It's like very steep down, so you're definitely gonna have to go down to see anything else.
Okay. I'm well armed. What the hell? I'll take a few steps. She takes a few steps down
Like
the
enough
stairs,
to see.
just enough to see what she can see down here.
Again, it's like pitch black, but you can feel like where it, like the ceiling of this bottom level starts, like 8 feet above the ground. It looks like it leads down like a corridor, but that's all you can see without moving into it because it's so dark.
Mm-hmm.
You're only getting the bit of light coming in through the top.
Yeah. Ganymede thinks back to what she saw in the sleeping space. Did it look recently occupied? Like, did I feel like somebody was living here or was just using it for naps during breaks and things like that?
Somebody's living here.
Oh gosh, what time is it now? I'm looking at my watch.
12:50.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ganymede thinks for just a second, maybe if somebody's living here, maybe they're out at a diner for lunch or something like that. Maybe they're coming back. And I don't want to get caught. But, there's no way I can get light down there without a flashlight or lighting a fire or something, right?
Yeah, you could go have another look up top for something. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah, I'm reluctant to just step down into
Okay.
a dark hole in the ground without.
Sure. I think since you came down, I think there's like a kerosene lantern, like on the sides, like hung like into the wall. It's not on, but
that's it. That's exactly what I needed. So she will take the kerosene lantern. If there's a match sitting nearby, she will light it.
I'm sure you have a match.
Yeah. So I light that kerosene lamp.
Great. The corridors down here is only about 10 feet long, and it stops at a very kind of strong-looking door. The wall, ceiling, and floor are all stone. And in the stone, there appear to be carved symbols. Again, it's more anthropology, but I'll let you make an archaeology roll for this one.
A success?
These are Kikuyu tribal signs, basically symbolizing evil.
Okay. Fascinating.
And the Kikuyu are, I don't think I'm necessarily saying it right, but they're a Bantu ethnic group inhabiting central Kenya.
Okay. You said the corridor's about 10 feet long? How does it terminate?
In a door. Big old door.
And are the hinges on this side or the other side? Is it open toward me or away from me?
The hinges of this door are on the outside, on your side. You clever. God damn it. It's literally like clever investigators might ask this. Damn it. I mean, yes, do it. That's so funny.
Well, I mean, I'm not even really sure why I asked it. I'm not sure what I should have figured, what I should know because of that or should suspect, but
the hinges are on your side of the door is basically it.
Yeah, so the door opens toward me. I'm going to very cautiously walk toward the door. I want to make sure I'm looking at the floor. You said it was stone, so I'm presuming
Yeah.
it's just pieces of stone together rather than like bedrock.
Sure.
So I want to make sure that there's not some kind of pit I'm about to fall into here.
Not here.
On my way to the on my way to the door. Okay, good. I want to listen at the door.
Okay, make a listen check.
And I'll use advantage for this.
Okay.
Oh.
She, like, who are you?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't
think we're
know
just gonna
what's
have to
happening.
screenshot all of these.
I have screenshotted every single one of them. I'm Ganymede Graves, darling, adventure scientist.
Like, oh my god. Okay, so you're gonna, like, hear a couple things. Jeez. Okay. Tommy's like, I know where all my good rolls go. Excuse me, let me scroll down. You hear weeping. It's very distant. It sounds like muffled by more than just the door. It's just because it's so quiet upstairs. It's so quiet down here. I mean, and the stones carrying the sound. You hear weeping, crying out with this like, and it sounds so mournful.
Is there any language to it, or is it just crying?
It's just crying. And it sounds like a lot of different voices.
Does it sound like it's part of a ritual in some way, or does it sound like people are in trouble, are in pain?
Pain.
Okay. Ganymede, is there a hook for the lantern, or do I need to set it on the floor, or?
There's probably hooks. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hang the lantern on a hook nearby, and I reach out to the door. I'm going to.
Okay.
I've got my shotgun leveled, but I'm going to try to very quietly open that door.
Yeah, it's locked.
And people are in pain.
Sounds like.
I'm going to.
Do it.
The door is wooden.
I believe so. It's just
So-
hefty.
So if I
It does not look like it could be busted down by one person.
okay, but if I used my shotgun on the locking mechanism,
Yeah, that would do it.
there's like 40 cultists in this room that are just in some kind of ritual, and they're going to burst out and destroy me.
I said it sounded like pain.
You did.
Let's play. Let's fucking play.
Let's
Come on,
play.
Ganymede levels at her shotgun at the locking mechanism and pulls one of the two triggers.
Okay, it's
Bam.
very loud.
Yes, I was expecting.
But the door is now accessible.
I'm going to very quickly now pull it open and and I'm getting a reload in on that one barrel using
Sure.
my fast reload.
Absolutely.
Pulp power. Tell me, what do I see?
Before that, it is now 1 o'clock. Zeb and Irene are in the cab. You're on your way. You're gonna get there. It's gonna take you like at least 20.
Okay. Irene's
least.
watching for tailing.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
we've had to deal with this shit.
Make a spot hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same roll.
Yeah, you're definitely being tailed.
Great, love that.
Charlie, after you finish your calls, you said, do you want to head to Juju House too?
No, I'm going to Irene's first. I'm going to go
Right.
get the paint.
Yeah.
Because that's crucial.
Yeah.
we need the paint.
Sure.
Yeah, but also casually the reason Charlie wanted to go is because he thinks that Irene is definitely being watched,
Mm-hmm.
and most likely her apartment's going to be watched. So he didn't want her going back there, really.
Mm-hmm.
But he's fine. He can go wherever he wants. The ghosts will tell him if something's up.
Sure.
No, but he's gonna go. He's gonna pick up all of her stuff, and make sure that everything's like really locked up, and make sure that nobody's like, fucking around.
Make a spot hidden.
I'll use an advantage. Like, why not? Do I even have those? Hold on.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure I have one. Okay, here I go. Spot hidden.
Yeah. Nice.
Hard success. Wee.
Officer Rossi is
Bitch.
watching the place.
Fucking. Oh god. Is he in uniform?
No, he's not. Just in regular
But I
clothes.
see him.
Yeah, you recognize him.
Yeah. I know this fucker. I'm gonna go get the paint. And then I'm gonna walk up. There's nobody. It doesn't look like her apartment's been fucked with or anything,
No.
right? Like nobody's been here. Okay.
No.
Oh my god, I want to punch him. My brain is telling me to go punch him.
I mean, Charlie knows what's up.
Yeah, he does. But he also doesn't want to get on the mob's bad side right now because they really like Charlie, so he doesn't want to mess with that. But I think he just yells. Like, is he like across the street or some shit, Lauren?
Yeah.
He's just gonna yell at him, she's not coming back here.
He like looks around, like trying
Yeah,
to
he's like, you. And then
Hey.
he's just gonna move along. She's not coming back here. Go on.
I'm going. I got a date anyway.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait until he's
Gonna go sit on
Give me
a
my
blanket
paint.
in the park.
have fun with that.
It's a picnic.
Great.
He leaves.
Good.
I love him. Oh no!
I have a date anyway. Yeah, Charlie's like, I don't see no blanket, whatever. And yeah, Charlie's gonna head back to the hotel, drop off all the paint, make sure that everything is good. And then he's gonna, he sees the note from Ganymede when he comes back.
Oh shit, okay.
So he didn't see it. He didn't see it until like way later. And then he's like, he just kind of assumes that's where, like, because he knows that Irene got the door right and took a note.
Yeah.
So
And
he's
hasn't
like,
come back.
yeah, he's like, oh, fuck.
Balls.
Wow, that sucks. And I have a car, so I'm gonna take my car, and I'm gonna be the getaway driver. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come
this is
swooping in. I'm
great.
gonna come peeling in hot, okay? I'm gonna take my stolen police siren.
Shut up. Okay.
Put it on the roof.
No.
Here I come.
No. Okay. I've got kind of the thing. I've got the timing of events will be very interesting. I like this a lot. So
I'm the getaway driver.
Yep. Okay. I know everyone's positioning, and we're going back to Ganymede because that's where I like to end, is in basements. Let me maybe reveal some areas. Can I do that? Do I remember how to do that? I'm sure I do. That would clear all the drawings. I don't want to do that. Whatever. I'll just describe it. I'm so good at descriptions. Okay. So, as the door that has been shot opens, there is a chamber. The ceiling here is higher. It's about 15 feet. All the surfaces, again, are stone. There are torches and kind of around the room to light it. There is a curtain kind of across from you when you come in, or when you look in, rather. There is a thick stone block to your right that's pretty large and hefty. It's actually connected to a winch. Just seems to be like over something. And that is where the sounds are coming from.
So the winch is used to lift the block?
Yeah.
Are there any other exits from this room?
There's the curtain. We don't know what's behind that. There are also crates in here. There are 2 crates.
Okay. I want to take a peek. I just want to look behind the crates. I want to make sure that there's
Go up to the crates.
Moving pretty quickly now. How does the curtain like cover a doorway, or does it cover a wall, or?
Hard to tell.
How wide is it though? I mean.
Like 2 imperial yards. I don't know what that means. It's just what's listed.
Okay. So like 6 feet.
Yeah, like 6 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Should I be able to see this on the map right now, or is it covered? Are we using the map or not? Okay, no problem. Cool.
I'm gonna
okay.
see if I can get rid of it, but
no problem. I'm gonna move pretty quickly now and check behind the curtain.
All right. Did you go up to the crates first? They're kind of
No,
by each other. They're by each other, to be fair. Just
okay.
Make a listen
no.
check. Okay, just make a listen check.
I will do that. I'm gonna use advantage.
So an extreme, and then a crit fail, but you used your advantage, so it's extreme. You hear kind of muffled breathing from inside the crates. You don't hear anything behind the curtain.
Muffled breathing?
Yeah.
Does it sound like people?
It sounds like
Or
breathing.
like animals? All right, I'm gonna look behind the crates are secure though, right? I'm gonna look behind the curtain.
Okay. So this is an alcove. It's about 6 feet square. Oh, look, 6 feet square. That's nice. Thank you. So there's so much in here.
In this alcove.
Yeah. God, okay. First of all, along each side of the wall there are 2 bodies each. Their intestines are out on display. And all of their foreheads have the same carving that was in Jackson Elias's forehead. Make a sanity check.
So are there 4 bodies in here total
Yes,
or just 2?
4.
Okay.
2 on each wall is what I meant.
So,
Okay.
success.
You hold it together. You steel yourself. Otherwise, the first things, I mean, there's a ton of stuff in this alcove. I'm just gonna tell you. There's a robe. It's a long feathered shawl of shimmering color. You can make a natural world check if you have that, or...
I do. Actually, I have a bunch of points in that.
Oh.
Extreme success.
Okay, these look like flamingo and kingfisher feathers, likely from East Africa. I'll actually take that and say, there are like what look like gloves at first, but they end in lion claws. It almost looks like they could be worn. The other thing that you're gonna see just like right away without needing to like pry, is a modern looking, like a very modern looking marine chronometer.
Fascinating. How large?
Pretty large. I mean, it's not like yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Does the time match the current time?
No.
What time is it?
Make a no roll. I mean, no, don't make a no roll. That's silly. It is in Greenwich Mean Time, about 4 hours ahead of New York time.
Okay.
You would know that. You sail on a boat. I refuse to believe that you need to make a roll for that.
Cool.
There's a lot of other stuff in here, but those are the things you see, just immediately. Bodies,
Okay.
shawl, claws, chronometer.
I just wanted to make sure there was nothing behind there that was going to jump out and get me. And so seeing what I've seen, is the winch hand crank? Or is it powered in some way?
Let me see. Winch. Where is the winch? You would think that I had just had it, so I would know. It's like a large thing. It's a large winch. It's not like a wee done. It would definitely. I mean, what's your strength? I'm guessing it's not 125.
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's 70.
Well, you could not move it by yourself.
Okay, and
It
that's
looks like
definitely
it's-
where the.
Yes, that's where the noises are coming from.
Okay.
Although there is breathing from the crates.
Yeah, I'm. That's a thing.
Make another listen check.
Oops, didn't make it. No. I'll use another advantage. Success. I've been hoarding advantages this whole game, so...
Yeah. So, couple things. You hear someone, it's pretty distant, but you think you hear someone coming in upstairs. And the reason you can hear that is because the trap door is open.
I left all the doors open. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that.
The other thing that you can hear, besides the same kind of muffled wails and the breathing in the crates, is like a shuffling behind you from the alcove.
Uh-huh. I turn and face that, whatever it is.
Yeah, those 4 bodies have moved, and they're all looking at you. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Cool.
Alrighty, let's go around and talk to everybody. Yeah, here we go. Let's start with Tommy and his rage.
Number of sub 25 rolls that you made today. I wish. Oh man, let this be a lesson, everyone, that you don't go anywhere alone. The bodies will rise up to kill you. Well, we don't know if they're gonna kill her yet. But, oh my gosh, great episode. A lot of phone calls were made today. And
so many useful phone calls. I swear, it's so good.
I'm looking forward to tying up some, or like following some loose ends next week. I mean, just watching, just Ganymede just dig herself deeper and deeper into this pit of trouble was extremely entertaining. I'm Tommy, at Imperative Penguin on the Twitter sphere. I do tabletop RPG stuff and some video editing stuff, like the opening to this show. Other than here on Saturday mornings, you can find me over on Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern over on Encounter Roleplay, where we just had our premiere of Eclipse, an Urban Shadows campaign. We'll be back next Friday, so tune in. It's a real great point to jump in on that Friday evening show. Yeah, other than that, follow me on the Twitter sphere.
Awesome. Summer, again, just peak phone calls that are gonna pay off. They're gonna pay off so much.
Yo, I took probably the most notes I've taken today than like probably the last 3 sessions combined. I took so many fucking notes. Look, it started over here. See that?
Yeah.
And it ended over here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh wait, it ended over here. Just kidding.
Wow.
I don't even know how you take that many notes.
Honestly, I was paying attention, Tommy. I was paying attention to every little detail, you know, and writing them down.
I've got a full page of notes,
Sure.
and that's a lot.
Well, do you have 4 full pages, Tommy? Wow,
Tommy?
somebody's a good listener, and it's me. Yeah, no, this was so much fun. I was just like the whole time. But yeah, I am Summer. You can find me on Twitter at Just a Summer Job. That is where I tweet about everything that I've got going on. Obviously, you can find me here every Saturday. But the main thing that I want to promo is that I'm going to be running 2 Urban Shadows campaigns with the Magpie Curated Play Program. I just tweeted about it this morning. They're happening simultaneously in the same city, divided by reality. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited. So if you love Urban Shadows and you want to come play with me and some of my favorite people, because some of my favorite people have already signed up, please do that. Yay!
Yay!
See you
Do
next
it.
week, suckers.
And let's go over to Allison. Hey, how you doing, hon?
Queen of the hot fucking
Yeah,
rolls.
Spicy rolls.
Yeah, seriously. I've never rolled like that in all my years of playing on Roll20. It's ridiculous. And I've got screenshots of all of them because it's so ridiculous. Wow, that was so fun, and I'm in so much trouble.
Like so much.
There's zombies in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. I got this. I'm sure I do. Thanks so much for so much fun today. I can be found here on this channel, yes, Salty Sweet Games, on Monday evenings as the Dungeon Master for our D&D 5e campaign, Strange Invasion: Assault on the Barrier Peaks, where we are playing our way through the classic module, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. It is D&D plus weird science plus aliens and robots, and it is a blast. So join us here for that on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And follow me on Twitter, where I'm just going to be basking in the glow of all of these amazing rolls and probably next week making up for it.
Certainly.
The pendulum's gonna swing.
Woo! How about you, Key?
Yeah, let's do our personal stuff.
Yeah.
I am Kienna. I am the sweet of this channel. When I'm not here, y'all can find me over on Twitter at KiennaS. Best way to figure out I'm doing. Come on the internet doing role-playing things, whether that's streaming, writing, sharing the void. One thing I'll shout out is that tomorrow I am going to be part of Onyx PathCon, a virtual convention hosted by Onyx Path Publishing. I've got 2 panels that I'm in. 2 p.m. Eastern, I am in one about safety and consent mechanics in horror games. And at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I am in one about writing for TTRPGs professionally. So super excited for that. There's some good stuff. Otherwise, I'm mostly just here, hanging out. What about you, Lauren?
Hey everybody, I am Lauren. I'm that salty ginger over on Twitter. You can find me here, obviously. I also have my Urban Shadows finale on the Scraticus Academy next Thursday. And what else do? I do things.
You do
I have
things.
other things coming up that I can't talk about yet. But just follow me on Twitter. I do stuff there. So.
Yeah. As we close out, always want to do our channel stuff. Again, a shout out to our sponsor, Roll20. We are part of their Spotlight program, which helps support indie TTRPG creators across the space. Please go check out Roll20 and their virtual tabletop, as well as all the other creators in the Spotlight. It's really awesome stuff that's out there. As well, another shout out to our other sponsor, Dice Envy. We are part of their affiliate program, where you can get 10% off of your Chunky Dice purchases by using the code SaltySweet, all caps one word, and help support us that way. They're really pretty dice. They're so pretty. And also, they're still shipping out stuff right now and really fast, so you can get your dice in. I got mine in about like a week or so, which is pretty amazing considering I'm in Canada. So definitely go check them out that way. As always, I upload if you ever miss an episode or if you want to rewatch one, I upload our VODs to YouTube. We're 8 away from a custom URL. Please save me. It is noted there has been a copyright bot that's been targeting Mask of Nyarlathotep, which causes us to have the episode go missing in some countries. We've already put in copyright refutes, so they will be coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming. Always. I mean, we always have the VODs here on Twitch as well, but please don't yell at me if things are missing because it's out of my hands. It's literally some random algorithm that's false copyright claiming, and it sucks. Anyways, you can also follow us on Twitter. Best way to find out when we go live. We can tweet about that. Also tweet about all the other things we are part of.
Wait, I thought of something that I
Yes?
probably should say. I'm gonna be playing Alice is Missing in like an hour with the broadswords.
Oh shit! Yeah,
With
that's
the
probably an
creator.
important thing to do.
It's like,
Alice.
I have something today. What is it?
Yeah, go check that out. We'll probably go raid Broadswords and just go hang out with them, or whatever. Alice is Missing the game on Kickstarter right now. It's very, very good. Please go check that out. Yeah, so I think that's it from us.
Yeah.
That's all. I think that's it.
Let's get
Thank
outta
everyone
here.
for supporting us, for all the donations and subs. Keep the lights on here. Awesome things. But we will see y'all next time.
Next time. Wait, bye everybody.